Alrighty, so we're back with another Dusty Groove unboxing. Now this one is a big haul. I kind of went all out to get the most out of the postage. You can see it's actually bursting at the seams, this one. So I've just pre-cut, but we'll see how we go, because I'm going to have to balance this one a bit. Let's get stuck in. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'll get rid of... I need to see the receipt. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Now, firstly, our old mate, Mr. Hubert Laws in Carnegie Hall on CTI. Very nice. Look, cheapy, $4 US, near mint minus. I believe it was 1973, something like that. So early 70s. Got some usual suspects there. Mr. Ron Carter, Bob James. We've got Billy Cobham. I think the back's just telling us what tracks. Big medley on there. But yeah, I mean, $4. Near mint minus. Come on. CTI. What do? You buy it. Cool. All right, next up. Paid a bit more for this one, but this is Mr. Norman Connor's Dark of Light. Very good plus. Look at that list of suspects. Herbie Hancock, Stanley Clark, Cecil McBee, Gary Bartz, Eddie Henderson, Carlos Garnett on trombone, Mr. Billy Hart, Mr. Buster Williams, damn girlfriend. That's a great lineup. This is on Border Records. This might be a slightly later repress, but it's in very nice condition. So that should be a lot of nice fun, because again, I think it's before Norman Connor smooths out. All right, the next one's a little bit of cheapish fun, just because. Rolls Royce 2 in full bloom. Look, $6, very good. You know, what do? Produced by Norman Whitfield. This is after they did Car Wash, the one after. I think it's 1977, something like that. Oh look, Melvin Wawa Watson even appears on guitar. So hey, James Gadsden on drums. What do? Awesome. Even for 1977, it's pretty funky. Pretty 1977. Something like that. There it is, down the bottom. I think that's gatefold as well. All right, next up. Here we go. Mr. George Duke. Aura Will Prevail. Very good condition. I think this one's about 1975. Some nice sort of funky jazz fusion. Again, before he smoothed out a bit more. This is quite exploratory. I think it's on the MPS label. There we go, MPS Records, which I think is a German label. Here we got there Leon Chancellor on drums. Aeto turns up. George Duke on every synthesizer known to man in the 70s at that time. And looking like, this is a tasty record. But yeah, some nice stuff on there. All right, now, just because, got one of these Shaft cover records. A cool cover there by Soul Man and the Brothers. Early 70s. Yeah, it's covers of Shaft stuff, but Shaft stuff's cool. It's nice and crunchy. Quite funky. On the Pickwick label. And it's actually a pretty good nick for them, to be honest. Not bad. And they're your usual suspect songs from Shaft. Just covered. Yeah, not exactly sure of the exact date. Probably about 72 or whatever, 73, something like that. Around about there. Shaft. All right. Moving on, because there's a lot. Now, this one's a bit different, but tasty. I don't normally buy white cover things without the proper cover. But hey, it was there. Jungle Brothers' second album, done by the Forces of Nature, in a 2 LP edition for the first time. And in very good. So, hey, it's a great album, but it's just in sort of plain sleeves, which I don't normally do, like a DJ set sort of one. But there are 2 LPs in there. Couldn't pass that up. All right, moving on. This one is Funk Proof, the revival, the unreleased, or then unreleased stuff from 1972. Funky, gritty stuff. Very nice. Issued for the first time, and this is in near mint minus. So, practically brand new. The kind of, well, not Obi flip, but, looking forward to that. All right, cheapy time. Just Because, Stanley Tarantine. In the Pocket. Yeah, look, not one of his best ones. But hey, $5, very good plus. Very good plus. What do? You give him a hug. Say, come on board, Stanley. But Just Because, from Fantasy Records, I believe. All right, going a little bit older. Oh, sorry, what year was that anyway? That's a little bit late 70s or 76 or something. Did you even say? Oh, I can't even see it. All right, anyway, a little bit older. I think this is like late 60s. Richard Groove Holmes. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome to my home. $7. Very good. There's some nice organ grinder stuff on this. Love the cover, by the way. I think the cover's gatefold inside or like partial. Groovy cover. Oh, they've actually put pulled the record out. Okay. Interesting. I think there's some great players on here, if I remember. I think Wilton Felder and trying to remember who else, but lots of great jazz musicians on this. I think it's about 1968, something like that. I'll have to open up to have a look, but they've actually... Anyway. It's a nice organ jazz on there. Alrighty, going a bit later. We've got some later. Mr. Freddie Hubbard. Big fan of Freddie. Mistral. This is early 80s. But near mint minus for $6, eh? Sort of a return to form for old school form for Freddie at the time. Just trying to see which year. It's about 1981 or 2 or something like that. Massively small print there, doesn't it? There you go, 1981. There you go. But yeah, I've had it. It's actually still quite nice stuff for 81. It's sort of more of a return back to older stuff. All right, now jazz Crusaders. When the Crusaders were still known as the Jazz Crusaders. Some nice soul jazz from the late 60s. I think this is a reissue, but like an early 70s reissue, but that's okay by me. Oh, they've put this one out. Yeah, there's some really nice stuff on this. I think it's about 68. Around about there. 67, 68 or something. All right. Let's keep it going. Oh, our mate Larry Coryell offering a bit of a classic record, this one. I think it's about 1971 or something like that. It says quadraphonic sound, but it'll play fine. It has the song, I think that's known a lot for play. Oh, there you go, 72, close. So it's pre 11th house by a couple of years. But Mike Mandel is there, who goes on to 11th house. Yep, nice stuff. $8, very good. And lastly, just because it was going cheap-ish, $3, a very good plus. Hank Crawford, Tico Rico on Kudu Records. Yeah, it's not his best. There's some okay stuff on here. It's a little bit later, but not too late. 1976. I don't know, 77? There we go, 77. Recorded some in 76. So anyway, yeah, some nice usual suspects on there, but they start to smooth out a little bit. But hey, $3 US. All right, that was a big one. Have fun.